Hi Cancer, welcome to your July how they feel, next move, and love messages, love tarot reading. So Cancer, we are looking at your person, and we're going to be looking at how do they truly feel about you, what could their next moves be, and what kind of messages do they have for you, along with actual love messages with another oracle deck as well. So this is the Universal Heart, the Universal Love Oracle. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we're going to jump into your reading. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. Happy birthday, Cancer. Happy birthday. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, Cancer, there will be an extended reading, which I'll talk about at the end of this reading. All right, so let's see what we got here. Embrace. Oh. Heaven on Earth. Golden Path. And the Gateway. Well, it looks like here, I think things are going to get more serious between you, Cancer, because we have this embrace. And when I get heaven on earth, that's kind of like a dream state, or dreaming of something, or feeling like something's a dream, then becoming real, because earth is very real. The golden path and the gateway. So this is kind of like the gateway opening to, and the golden path kind of looks like the sun. So, happiness, joy, love, abundance, bliss, right? So let's see. It definitely looks like they're pretty serious here. Now, as I do the reading, I will mention the signs as I see them, Cancer. So it can be signs and charts people dealing with. Some signs don't resonate. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But the earth energy up there can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. All right, Cancer, let's see what we need to know. So let's see, Cancer, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about Cancer at this time? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Queen of Wands reverse. Two of Cups. The World. Five of Swords. Magician. Now, if it's been... Now, we do have the Queen of Wands here. So for me, that's very fiery, passionate, hot energy. But we also have the Two of Cups, which is the union, just like embrace there, the connection. The World could be a new cycle. There could be some distance involved. Five of Swords and the Magician. The Magician is definitely a new beginning. But I'm feeling like here with the Queen of Wands reverse, if this connection started as very heavy, fiery, and passionate, it looks like this person is coming in or feeling now they want more of a Two of Cups energy in this cycle between you. Five of Swords, though, could be either feeling a little defeated or feeling maybe there's something here that's a little bit sabotaged. But the new beginning is here. So if it was purely just fire and passion, they feel like, I don't want to say that's sabotaging the connection, but that's kind of what we have here. So now wanting it to be more serious, as in the Two of Cups, if that makes sense. Let's see, we have Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Three of Cups. Definitely this could be somebody that you're dating. Three of Cups for me is dating. Hermit. So they've been thinking about things a lot. Knight of Swords reverse. They may want to slow things down a little bit, take it a little bit slower. Definitely is a new person. It is not someone from the past. Yeah, they've been thinking about how this has been very fiery and passionate with the Knight of Wands and the Hangman. It's like they kind of want to change the energy. Right? They want it to be more serious, obviously, here. All right. Cancer. What else do we need to know for Cancer? What else do we need to know from Cancer? Let's do another row on how they feel. How do they feel about Cancer at this time? How do they feel? Four of Cups. Have been thinking about this a lot. Seven of Swords. Kind of, you both may be feeling like it's time for something more, but kind of tiptoeing around it with the Seven of Swords here. Two of Pentacles reversed, though, is about very much being in balance. Star. I mean, healing, alignment, things meant to be, right? The wish, the dream. Like we said with Heaven. Ace of Wands reverse. I think they want this to be more than passion. Their wish here is to be more balanced. Right? So they've been thinking about this a lot and realizing, you know, we've been kind of, Seven of Swords for me is kind of tiptoeing around, avoiding, right? But now the Star is wish fulfillment, things meant to be. I feel like it's honing back the passion a little bit. Not saying you're going to completely eliminate it, but it's definitely about being more romantic, more loving with that Two of Cups energy. We have Aquarius here with the Star. Definitely is alignment, balance. Three of Cups. Definitely dating. Right? Hermit, they've been thinking about this. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Somebody here could be divorced. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Nine of Wands reversed, though, is definitely no blocks, no challenges at all, which is kind of good. All right. So let's see what their next, I think their next moves here are going to be more seriously connected romantically, right? Okay. So what's their next moves towards Cancer? What are their next moves towards Cancer? Four of Wands, going to be more stable, grounded. Queen of Cups, a lot of love here, right? So they're coming in with a lot of love and a lot of truth, clarity, communication, answering the call, judgment call, call to action, alignment, things as they should be, final decision, and there's more communication with the Page of Swords. A lot of communication coming in here. This could actually be about being in an actual relationship, the Four of Wands here. We got Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius. Could be checking out your social media there with the Page of Swords. They could, for some, may contact you through DMs, PMs, social media a little bit here. Maybe to get together to talk. Maybe actually getting a real call here with the judgment call. Justice. I mean, this is soul contracts, things meant to be. Two of Swords, big decisions at play, right? Being wise, practical, and smart. Seven of Pentacles is that earth energy, right? Making it real. Knight of Wands, they will take action, right? But they don't want to disappoint you here with the Three of Swords. Don't want to disappoint you. Okay. What else about their next moves? I mean, it was Cancer right here. Next moves towards Cancer. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Ten of Swords. An ending, but that might not be bad. Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. Why is that reverse? Three of Wands. Moving forward in the future. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles to be more stable, grounded, secure, real, and romantic, sincere gestures, apologies, confessions of love. I'm feeling like they are worried that this whole connection will end if things don't change and are more serious and more of like a love type relationship, not just casual or whatever the case may be. So they're definitely worried about, oh my gosh, what if this ends, right? Looking out to the future. Being more stable, grounded, secure, and definitely bringing more love into the connection with the Page of Cups as well. So we got Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio. Three of Swords. Yeah, they definitely don't want to disappoint, right? There's been a lot of fire, passion. It's kind of weighed down heavy on the connection. But now this is travel, action, communication coming in. Cupid's arrows. Knight of Swords, reverse. I think they're just going to want to take it slower, right? Like I said, somebody could be divorced with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, but they don't want any struggling with this Nine of Wands reverse. Things are going to transform here with the Death card. All right. Cancer. So now we're going to see what they actually want to tell you. Then we'll pull some messages of love as well for actual love messages. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things would be greatly appreciated. And did I tell you this is the good tarot? I may have forgotten to tell you that. And for the extended, we will have another tarot deck. And we're going to pull these again in the extended. We're going to pull them now, then again in the extended, but we'll talk about that in a minute. My patience, I know our patience is running out. Your patience is running out with the Temperance reverse. We haven't truly made this an honest to goodness, stable, grounded, secure connection. And I know that's something that we need to do. Five of Wands. I don't want there to be any conflict between us. So we need to move things forward. Success, victory, balance. Maybe coming from a distance, it's time to move this forward. Yeah, into transformation, into a whole new energy between us. Nine of Wands reverse. No struggling whatsoever. We don't have to struggle with the fire and the passion. It's always going to be there, but it's time to be more loving instead of more casual and fire and passion. We got Scorpio, Cancer. This is you again, Cancer. Sagittarius. Two of Swords, making big decisions. Let me get cards stuck together here. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, being wise, practical, and smart. You know, we can take our time, but this is balance, equal give and take. Energies between two people. King of Cups reverse. I'm ready to be open, vulnerable, outpouring of love, emotions, and feelings. And definitely I'm excited, I'm fired up to move this forward into an actual love relationship. And I know I kind of pulled my energy back with the Hermit, but it's time for this new beginning in love between us. The Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles. I know our relationship has been lacking love, right? So we need to pull back from the temptation, the lust, right? I don't want to have any sadness, loss, or regrets. Right, I'm going to step up to the plate as a true emperor or empress, whatever the case may be, even though it seems like we're at a distance right now, and you're not going to see this coming. Right, stability, foundation for Pentacles, Moon. Will not see this coming. All right, so let's pull a few of these messages of love cards. And Cancer, if you are interested in the extended, we're going to take a deeper dive here, more on their offer coming in, the connection between you. What does it look like moving forward here, now moving forward, advice, guidance, everything you need to know. So a deeper look on that. We have, like I said, another tarot deck. We're going to pull these again, see if we get different messages in the extended. So if you're interested in that, my Patreon is down below. You can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you'd like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Many readings to choose from in the description box. Please check that out. In the description box, everything you need. Links, info, my other two tarot channels, which you can check out too if you would like to. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Oh, definitely could be. But it's true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Yeah, I feel like the boundary here was being too focused on passion. New love. I did feel like it was a newer person. It's not an ex or anything like that. Awakening, yeah, awakening to the deeper connection between you. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformation. What else? Stability, yeah, we talked about that too. This relationship can stand the test of time and go slow. We talked about that too. Take time to get to know each other on a romantic level. And wait, the timing is not quite right. Yeah, passion. It's time to wait on the passion. Yeah, we talked about that. And for something more serious between you. So anyway, Cancer, we're going to go over to the extended. Again, everything you need is below. Again, if it did resonate here, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So either way, a Cancer, whether it ends here or I see you over there, wishing you the best. Happy birthday, and I do hope to see you next time.